Namaste, gods, goddesses, and the mysteries of light. This is Dr. Shreya Tajen, also known as Empress 1111. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and current readings. First of all, I have to address something. I got a comment this morning that I'm a copycat for some reader named Nubian Divine. First of all, this is no shade on you, Nubian Divine. I'm not targeting this at you, but I am targeting this message at your subscriber or follower. I don't know Nubian Divine. I have only accidentally came across her channel within the last, I think, 5 days. And I've been doing this now going on, let's see, ever since January, this is March, like 3 months. Honey, within 5 days, that's not enough time to copy anybody's style, for one. And for two, I want to break this down and I want to dismantle and break your paradigm. When it comes to metaphysics and the occult practices, there is a code language. There's a universal language that those that have been exposed to these occult practices and secrets speak. We all speak the language, understand, overstand. If you're really badassery and you're in your goddess power, empress power, or high priestess power, you call on the elements. You are able to work with the elements. And honey, I've been doing that before Nubian Divine has even been on YouTube, okay? My husband is from Africa, Ghana. Before you try to point out anything about me, get to know me first. Get to know that I've been working with the elements years before Nubian has brought this to YouTube. And I own my own metaphysical school. My students know me. I have too much of a reputation to try to adapt and to conform to the way someone else decides to do their channel. First and foremost, I'm me. I'm not her. I respect her. I honor my sister. I honor her work. I honor what she does. But I don't even know enough about Nubian to follow anything about her because I am too busy doing my own channel. I don't have time to even watch other readers. In time past, when I first started, I watched a variety of readers, not because I wanted to copy their style, because I wanted to see how to set up my platform. I wanted to shape and form ideals, not steal theirs, but get my own ideals for my own channel. Just like any other business person would do. When you are setting up a business, you do a business plan. And a part of that business plan is to do a comparison and to do a projection. Now, Nubian was nowhere around. I didn't even know who she was at that time. So I could not use anything that she says, what she does, her mannerisms. There are so many of us out there that we do have certain mannerisms, or we may speak a certain lingo, but it does not mean that we are copying them. It just means that we're getting our information from the same source. And that's a good thing. If you honor her, if you value her, follow her and stay off of my channel. If you don't want to be here, you don't want to listen to me, and if you think that I'm such a copycat and you felt that you wanted to take it upon yourself to write that on my channel, then you don't have to be on my channel. You can exit stage motherfucking left, okay? I have nothing to do with Nubian. I don't even know Nubian. I haven't even watched Nubian's video to the full to even know. I think there was one video, and I even sent it to my twin, that aroused my attention. And it was when she was talking about family and how he needed to detach from family because the families are karmics. I agree. I've been saying that before I even stumbled across that YouTube channel. And I accidentally stumbled across it like about 5 days ago because my son handed me the phone and he accidentally clicked her video. If you look at my channel has been up longer than 5 days, boo. Okay. So before you start accusing anybody of anything, get your facts together first before you start doing a one-armed army against my channel. I respect all readers for what they do. And as I said again, Nubian Divine, this is nothing towards you, against you, but I have a metaphysical school with students that follow me and know that this is the real me. You don't know me, so you can't tell me who I am. You can't coin me. You can't define me. And I don't give you permission to do that. So stay off my channel. Don't write anything else on my channel, or you will get blocked, because I will not accept no negativity. I won't accept no shade. And if you took it upon yourself, out of the kindness of my heart and what I've done, to put a video up throughout my day, and as busy as I am to write some shit like that, you can stay away from my page. And I do apologize for my subscribers that had to listen to that, but you do have to let people know who in the hell you are, because sometimes people will try you and test you. But I am assured that I will not get tested in this area again with this person. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like my channel. You can get away from my channel, okay? And I advise that you do. And I think I'm done. All right. For those of you that have had to listen to that rant, I'm not sorry. I had to get that information out, because I'm not one of those readers that's going to take shit or abuse from any low vibrational being coming on my channel and talking shit to me. You're not going to talk shit to me. My husband knows this is who I am. My friends and family know this is who in the hell I am. I don't conform. I don't shapeshift. Me. I'm me. And this is who I am. And I don't have to defend it, but I'm just going to let you know in case you didn't, because obviously you didn't. You came to me slick at the mouth, thinking that you was going to say some sly shit and I wasn't going to respond. Yes, this is your response. If you click on this video, you'll know I have nothing to do with her. I don't have time to even watch, to even clock her. Okay? So you can get that out of your thick skull. All right, you guys, I'm done. I am officially done. I am just like, that right there sent me over the motherfucking top. Seriously. You can say, oh, wow. Well, you know, I heard Nubian Divine say that. I wouldn't get offended, because we all say the same shit. Go to, honey, you must be just only looking at her channel. Go to several readers' channels and you will see in some way, shape, or form that we are, if we're really tapped into source, we are probably all regurgitating and saying the same shit and don't even know it and haven't even been to the channel, because there are plenty of times that I have some of my staff members, I have some of my students come back and said, man, another reader said that. I don't get offended, because they know metaphysics. They know universal law. They know we're all tapped in, tuned in, and turned the fuck on. They're not going to come at me, sideways and say, well, Dr. Tajen, you're copying off of so-and-so. No, they just know that we're all connected and we're tapped into the same supply. So obviously you're new at this, boo, and you don't know the dynamics of source being universal. Source is not only giving Nubian Divine insight and information and messages. Source is giving this information to everyone who is tapping in. Okay. God says, I give of my life waters free. It's free, honey. You can tap in at any time if you want to. Even you can tap in and get this information. It's not hidden. It's out in the open, and it's in the ethers, ready for anyone to pull from it. Anyway, the divine masculine is in his headspace. He has so many thoughts that are going on right now. He is in this moment of fear and tribulation. So let me go ahead and call in some help and forget whoever and whatever the hell they think, because I'm going to do me, and I'm going to continue to do it the way that I do it, like it or not. Stay off my damn channel. Anyhow, I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yadhe Vahe, to be able to give me this information that you need for your ascension process, to be able to help the divine masculine collectively and the divine feminines as well, and myself included. And so it is. All right, so crowning the reading, we have the Lover's card, we have the Tower card, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Emperor, and we have the Ace of Coins. And last but surely not least, we have the Eight of Swords. And with the first card that is crowning the reading, we have the Lovers. The Divine Masculine is reminiscing about the past. He is in his mind about all the things that went wrong, and he is trying to make the wrong right, but he's being sabotaged by his own thoughts, his own feelings, his own emotions, and he's shrouded by fear right now. Fear is taking over him. It is like a predominant state, and he is in that transitional stage between 4D and 5D. And this is the reason why he's in that moment of retrospection, introspection. He is needing to decipher, because the divine masculines are always in their heads. In case you guys don't know, if you don't follow my readings, they're logical. Okay. They're logical. They want scientific proof. They want to know the ins and the outs, the nicks and the crannies of all of this. And they're not all the way emotional, but they are starting to learn how to work with their heart center. And because of this is coming across as basically a mind fuck for all of them. Not just the masculines, but the divine masculines too. They are regurgitating fears from the past. We all know that fear is false evidence appearing real. They are going off of old concepts, old battles between them and the divine feminine, old conversations. They basically are stuck in a time warp, and they're on this loop. And so at this moment, Source is telling you, divine masculines, detach. This is new. This is a new journey. You're not on that karmic cycle anymore. You have to learn to trust the process, because what is ahead for you is your wish fulfillment. Okay. Now, the reason why they're stuck in this is because they are in a tired moment. They are awakening and they're being jolted in their lives. I can read what's on this card. I'll share this with you. It says, I am awakened by a disturbing jolt in my life. I am experiencing cracks in my foundation, and I know that there are cracks that will expose the illusions that have kept me trapped and suppressed. I am gifted by this moment and by new understanding. I surrender and allow the issues that have been built outside of integrity to vanish, and I will allow my new strong foundation to become one with my mission. I am growing. Yes, divine masculines, you are growing. Do not let your past define you. Do not become a prisoner of your past, because right now what you're doing is revisiting those ghosts from the past. Let Source be your ghostbuster, okay? And get that out of your mind, get that out of your head, because like you said, it is going to further make your foundation weak. You are building a new foundation, and it's not just only a new foundation for you and your divine feminine. This is a new foundation for your footing for life. This is your spiritual journey, and how you choose to go about this and go at this is going to be to your betterment, or it's going to be to your detriment. Now, with the Lover's card, it says, I am in unity with another, the gift of partnership and collaboration. I no longer need to power up over another. I understand that equality and blending of the two is that of evolution with me. I'm honored to face my mirror in love of you, so that I may face the light and the shadow in me. I understand accepting you may be the gift in accepting me. So again, divine masculine, you are the shadow side. You do the shadow work and we do the light work. That's just how it's always been. Masculine dark, feminine light. So the divine masculine is looking at this from a different perspective than what he has in time past. Now from 4D, he is able to transmute these thoughts and to feel through them. At first, he was running from these feelings, from these emotions, and from these thoughts. They were like a nightmare. But in this purgatory state, because he moved from hell to purgatory, now he's on his way to heaven, he is at this point where he is trying to get his bearings in this situation. He knows now that what he do for himself, he does for his divine counterpart. And that he sees the equality in blending the two together. And he knows that as he evolves, because he said the evolution within me, that as he evolves, then the two become one. He understands that understand, and overstand that accepting this is a gift. And if he accepts this gift, he's also accepting himself, because to deny your divine feminine is to deny yourself, divine masculines, and you are waking up to that reality. You now know that you and your divine feminine are one. Now you have the Three of Wands. With the Three of Wands, you're in this situation where you are feeling that you're at the end of the stage of confusion. You're at the end of the stage of where you currently are. You're finishing everything up that you have to do in this karmic cycle. It's already ended. It's kind of like being on a damn journey, getting to your destination, and you still doing shit along the way. And you don't even have to do it. It's like you're now, oh, well, since I've conquered this journey, let me just go ahead and fiddle-faddle around. Why you're either falling around? The divine feminine is moving, and she's moving without you. So at this moment, you're in this place where you feel that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get the divine feminine's attention now, which is a good thing. So I read from the card. I am almost to the end of the first stage of this project. I am determined to complete the task. I will do whatever I have to finish. I know now what I must do. I look for others to assist me in manifesting my dreams. So at this moment, the divine masculine is collaborating. He is networking with groups of people to finish up what he is doing that has kept him in separation from his divine feminine, which is a good thing because he has to finish out this cycle. The cycle has already ended, but he has to have the fortitude and the strength to close it out. And he is now tapping into those physical realms, and he is reaching out to friends, family, and also people that are in his vibratory frequency to be able to get what it is exactly that he needs in order to complete this. Okay. Now he is in his emperor power. He is his true authentic self. But there are times, divine masculines, where even if you're in this state of leadership, let's just say that, you are still transitioning into this role. It's kind of like a baby when a baby takes its first steps. Sometimes, even though a baby knows how to walk, a baby still sometimes stumble and fall. And you are that baby coming out of the womb of the earth. Gaia, Mother Gaia, and her energies have coddled you and kept you there while you were going through your transitioning so you can get the healing and the nourishment that is needed from the elements and from the earth. And now that you are coming out of the womb, you're like a baby that is learning how to walk all over again. Okay? And so with this card, it says, I am successful action. I am the creator of my dreams. I plan strategies and implement those dreams into reality. I see where I must adapt, and through that adaptation, I believe in my abilities even more. I understand there is no right way, but I am excited to find my way. In turn, will help me others to do the same. I, in turn, will help others to do the same. Okay, so right now, divine masculines are seeing that what they do for themselves, they do for others. They are also not only helping themselves, but they're also helping other divine masculines collectively along the way. They are helping other divine masculines by setting the example on how this shit should be done. Okay? Now, in this process, the divine masculine is now stepping forward. He's moving forward. He's not in this hangman position. Okay. The Three of Swords can kind of be like a hangman card too. You kind of like feel like you're stuck, but you feel like, oh, woe is me. I'm at the end. Oh, there's so much more stuff that the end is the end, period. Done. Complete. There is no going back and forth. There is no straddling the defense, divine masculine. You're done. But you realize in the process of your completion that when anything ends, you're starting to really learn cycles. Whatever ends have to begin. It's like life and death. Whenever there is a life, there has to be a death. And then after death, there has to be a rebirth. And that is exactly what you're experiencing. That's why you have the Ace of Coins. And with the Ace of Coins, you are now starting to realize your own essence. You're starting to see the essence of this relationship. And you're starting to see the core essence of what this relationship hangs on. You know that now this is not a physical union. This is not a 3D union. This is a union that has been put together by source energy. Okay. And with that being said, source has put this together for you. And now you know that you cannot operate in human emotions. You cannot operate with human logic. This is a spiritual journey, and this will require for you to get out your spiritual tools and work your weapons with spiritual precision and badassery. You know now, because you have been through the dark soul of the night. Okay, you're still in it. You're still experiencing the awakening. You had to be awakened. You had to be shaken in order to be awakened. You know that. You got that. And so now you're trying to get your material possessions together so you can have a foundation and the footing that you need. So when you go back to your divine feminine, you can lead with the leadership of an emperor. You can have that empire. And for some of you, you already had the empirical moments. You've already ran businesses with your divine feminine. You've already been there, done that. But since you got sidetracked off of your journey, which we all have free will to do whatever the hell we want to do, okay? You got sidetracked, you got off the journey, and now you got back on there. You realize that this is where you should have been all along anyway. Like, you should have never took that fucking detour, but you did, okay? Everything happens for a reason. There were lessons that you needed to learn, okay? And these were karmic lessons. These were lessons that you could not get from your divine feminine. This is the reason why Source allowed for the separation in the first place. So this card says, I embrace my own essence, able to expand and explore all aspects of my world. I move freely through all sensations and expressions, feeling connected to all that is. I am pure possibilities, using all my gifts to create my reality. So you get it now. You get that what you think about, you bring about. You are a co-creator with source energy. And in this co-creation, you have another person that's with you. You thought when you first journeyed off that you were in this alone and this was your journey. And it's absolutely true. We are on our own journeys individually. But honey, you have a divine contract, which means that you have help from another person that is on this journey with you to lighten your freaking load. That is the reason why it says in the Bible, what God has joined together, let no man pull apart. You are starting to understand, and understand the gravity of what the hell that means. Those are not just beautiful words that are just tossed in the Bible for you to just read. Those words are to be acclimated and to be implemented into your life so it can take stronghold over your life and shape your future. There are so many people that are on a journey solo. They don't have a helpmate. They don't have what is called a privilege of a divine feminine or divine masculine or a divine counterpart. They are doing this journey in life, this thing called life, alone, because that is what they signed up to do. Now you have this beautiful contract, soul contract with the divine, with another person. Are you going to continue to make this hard? Or are you going to do this the easy way? And so at this point, you guys are waking up to that reality. Damn, I've been doing this the hard way. And now you're starting to realize that you were the one that was getting in your own way all along. And it wasn't the divine feminine at all. You used to blame her. You used to project and objectify her. You used to tell her that she's slowing down your journey and that she was just getting in the way just to do a whole 180 back and to realize that where you are is not where you're supposed to be. Okay. That's why it ends with the Eight of Swords, because you're overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed by your decisions. You're overwhelmed by the people, and you're overwhelmed by your own thoughts. You don't have to be in this situation of feeling overwhelmed. You know now, you have much clarity on what it is that you are supposed to do. Now, divine masculines, you only have to execute. Don't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. You'll start something and you don't complete it. And then you'll start something else because you'll have a brilliant idea. Okay, you know what? I always been wanting to do this. So let me go ahead and just, invest my time and energy all in this. And then I'll have what I want. Don't have that when I have what I want itis. When I have the ideal woman, then I'll be happy. When I have such and such amount in my bank account, then I'll be happy. When I have, get rid of that, because that will never take you to your final destination, because you'll always put these bricks and plateaus in front of you that you can never accomplish. And they will be stumbling blocks instead of stepping stones. Okay? Get out of your head, divine masculine. You're in your head too much. You're thinking too much. You're over analyzing. When you over analyze, you make assumptions. And when you assume, that makes an ass out of you and me. Okay? That cliche is out there for a reason. Stop with the assumptions. Stop thinking it's going to be the same way that it used to be, because it's not. Trust in your intuition, and most importantly, trust in the divine. The divine knows what she is doing. Mother, Father, God has been guiding you. Even at night when you're asleep, you don't forget to breathe, do you? Of course not, because your subconscious mind is kicking in and it is circulating the blood in your heart. It is circulating the air in your lungs and your little villies that are there to be able to expand so you can breathe and not die in your sleep. So with that being said, that means there is a force that is backing you, that is stronger than you. Okay? That is here. The same force that allows you to live through the middle of the night without forgetting to breathe or forgetting to circulate blood through your heart and water throughout your body is the same force that is here. I am doing a reading, go. That is here backing you in your union and helping you along the way. And so I am here to tell you that same energy, that same force is not only within you, but it's all around you. It's not limited to just inside of you, but this force is also all around you, helping you, pulling you through. You're not doing this by yourself. So I'll go ahead and read what's on this card, and I'll go ahead and complete this reading. I am overwhelmed and overloaded by thoughts. I go inward and explore calmer places within. I gather strength and clarity to open my eyes and see what is causing my mental confusion. I no longer focus on negative thoughts that bind me. I will restore clarity to my thinking by allowing the love within me to rise to the surface. Knowing this will allow me to just be as I face the world and its differences. So right now you are in a natural ebb and flow. Good thing. That's a good way to end this reading. You're in the natural ebb and flow, divine masculines. You are now realizing who you are. You are at this place now where you are clear. You're a lot more calm. You have more tranquility because the energies of the new earth is helping you to settle into your new light body. You are getting settled in and you are now realizing who in the hell you are. And I appreciate you. Thank you for your work. I'm going to go ahead and conclude this. This is the end of the reading. If you want to visit me on the other side, come and join me. I will be more than happy to go into greater details to actually help you heal through this, do some healing exercises so you can get more acclimated and be more in alignment, okay, with your next step. All right. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to. You can also visit my Amazon gift wish list, and whatever you purchase there, it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste. Love you guys.